I am going to go over how you could make some robots. So in order to make these robots that I'm going to show you, it's a collage. So you need lots of different paper. You'll also need glue. You'll need scissors. You'll need pencil. And I have a background paper, that's what I'm going to build on. And then again, I have a bunch of scrap pieces that I could use to make my robot. And it could even stick off the page. So I've already picked a few scraps to use as like a head and a body. And then I can invent some other stuff too. For instance, I found a piece of paper and maybe I will make some legs. I could put wheels for legs, or I could put just regular type of sticks for legs, and arms too. You could make them zigzag so they could actually pop off the paper. I'm gonna go ahead and do that by folding forward, pinch, backwards, pinch, forwards, pinch, backwards, pinch, forwards, pinch, backwards, pinch, forwards, pinch, backwards, pinch. I'm going so fast now. Whew. Ta-da! And if you watched carefully, you'll see I made two at the same time. And I'm actually going to cut these in half. And I'm not really going to glue mine because that just takes more time than I need to do. But remember that when you're gluing, you just trace the edges and you put a large X in the center. I could use little scraps to make a little hands or little feet. So there's a basic body. Couple other things that you'll definitely need to add, and you could add bows coming off or horns or buttons. Definitely need eyes. So I like to use big paper, and I really like making giant eyes because I think they look really nice. And I folded it so that way when I make my shape and I cut it, I'll make two. And I drew it first in case I don't like what I draw. I'm cutting my folded piece of paper. Remember to keep your scissors pointed away from you. Boop. Keep your area nice and tidy. It makes it easier to work. And I've got two giant eyes. I could have them here. I could have them sticking off a bit. So also there's buttons. That would be a good addition, although I'm sure you'll find all kinds of stuff. If you're using the buttons, instead of this glue, use the bottles of glue, but remember, a dot holds a lot. Glue raindrops, not glue puddles. So I could make that the shiny part of the eye. Oh, that looks cute. All right. Other things you could do are maybe I'll make a mouth. So you can draw it. I'm very confident in the shape I'm making, like a half circle-ish shape. Maybe I'll make a tongue. Remember, a tongue is like a flying bird. And I'm glad I didn't glue this down yet, because really I'd have to hold it there, glue it, flip it over. Oh, wow, this paper is actually cooler on that side. Changing. All right. You see how my tongue is going over? So I want to flip it over. So maybe wait before you glue everything. Think about if you want to add things. So it looks a little more natural. You could use a white scraps and you can make a couple little teeth. That looks hilarious. Maybe I still have some black scraps. Oh, I'm going to draw this. Maybe I'll make a mustache for my robot. Funny. So when you draw on black paper, you can still see it even when you're using pencil. You probably can't see it on the camera, but I can see it right next to where I am. So you can add a background, you could put buttons on the clothes, you could, oops, hold on a second. Oh, yes, so fancy. This is hilarious. You could make the little buttons that go here. Really, you should draw it first. I'm just really confident and I'm trying to go fast so that you can have more art time. boop, boop. So again, you can combine drawing. There's construction paper crayons that work really well on construction paper. There's those type of things. Maybe you're like, oh, but that's actually, I don't want that there. Instead, I'll make the mustache a flying bird in the background. Maybe my robot really likes birds and that's why he's so happy. So you can decorate it, you can put a nose. Oh, the tongue. Everything's falling apart. Okay, you could put again the buttons going down, beep, boop, bop. All right, so if you choose to make a robot, I can't wait to see what your creativity sparks. Happy arting.